welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be here. Today has been a day. Let's just throw it out there. Today has been a day, and that's all I gotta say. But no, seriously, I am so excited to be here. I am doing a first impression / review of the Melani Cosmetics Screen Queen Foundation. You guys, this foundation has digital blue light filter technology. ET is all in this, okay? We got the technological team all up in this foundation, and listen here. This foundation gave me some whiplash. So without further ado, let's get started. But I was looking on the Melani Cosmetics website, and on the website it does retail for $13.99 as well. It comes in a very nice variety of shades, so no matter what your skin tone is, you will be able to find a shade. So on the website, this foundation claims to give you a woke up like this, effortlessly perfected skin. This buildable light to medium coverage foundation blends seamlessly and blurs imperfections for an even, luminous, natural skin finish. It's made with digital blue light filter technology. This first of its kind formula helps fight the signs of digital damage, dullness, discoloration, and hyperpigmentation to keep your skin on point no matter how much screen time you clock. Melani's coming for us using our phones, okay? So, proven results. 100% of people agree skin looks naturally luminous. 97% agree skin looks more awake and revived. 97% also agree their skin has a youthful glow, and 94% agree skin looks brightened and complexion looks flawless. Now that is a lot to live up to, so I am hoping and praying that this actually works. Okay, so for the first category, whether the packaging caught my eye or whether the sale rack kind of caught my eye. So I definitely was looking for a new foundation, and my eye immediately went to the Melani Screen Queen Foundation. For some reason the packaging, like how milky this looks, just drew my eye. And then I was reading it, and it just said Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation, digital blue light filter. That is what caught my eye. I was like, digital blue light filter, what is this? So I was like, okay, I'm sold. I'm getting my shade and I'm buying it. So as far as the packaging / sale rack goes, 5 out of 5 stars. Caught my eye immediately. And especially with the blue light filter technology, girl. Now, as for the price does run $13.99. Now, that is for 1 fluid ounce of product. Now, to me, that's not a bad deal. I mean, it could be a little bit pricey, but honestly, it kind of depends on the application and how it performs to determine what that price means to my bank account. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, now for the third category, application. Now, I am so interested on how this is actually going to apply on my face. So just to give it a really good test, on one side of my face, I'm going to be using a kabuki brush, and on the other side of my face, I'm going to be using a beauty blender, just to see how it reacts to different types of application. So for this side of my face, I'm going to be using a beauty blender. Now this foundation does come in a pump, so that's really good to help you conserve product. So I'm just going to be pumping it on my hand just to see. 10 million hours later. Oh. Okay, it does kind of come out like thick and kind of creamy. But let's try it out. So I'm just going to dab my Beauty Blender onto my hand, and I'm just going to stipple it on the face. The shade match actually works really nicely. The smell isn't too strong, so that shouldn't be a huge problem. Okay, it's definitely a light coverage foundation. I can definitely see a lot of my imperfections. Kind of like beauty spots, moles, some hyperpigmentation in my skin. I can definitely see it through the foundation. And the Beauty Blender, honestly, it's so light that the Beauty Blender almost soaks up a lot of the product. So that's kind of a weird situation. Like I did 3 pumps earlier. I'm pumping one more time just to do half my face. Kind of scary. But I'm going to go back in. It says light to medium, so I'm going to try and get a medium coverage on my skin just to see if it'll actually cover anything. Okay, I mean, if I'm being completely honest, this foundation, honestly, is a perfect everyday foundation just so far. With the Beauty Blender application, I'm actually really happy with the color match as well as just the application. It's very good, lightweight coverage. I don't feel anything on my face. When I move, I don't feel like I have any kind of layer on my face, but it is light coverage. So I still see my freckles, some moles, definitely some hyperpigmentation under my eyes, but maybe I could just cover that up with some full coverage concealer and call it a day. But so far with the Beauty Blender application, loving it for an everyday type of situation. Okay guys, so for the other side of my face, I'm going to be using a kabuki brush. What just came out of my mouth? Okay, so for this, I'm using the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH03 kabuki brush. Now I hope this doesn't soak up as much product. I'm doing 3 pumps like I always do with my foundations, and I'm going to be applying it to the side of my face. Now on this side of my face, I definitely have some redness going on. I don't know what that's from, but it's definitely red, so I'm wondering if it'll actually cover it up. So I'm just going to be taking this and I'm just kind of pouncing it all over my hand. And then I got product on my brush, so now I'm just going to go in and kind of swirl it around. Okay, so far it's not lasting very long with the brush. And when I say last, I mean it's not like I can't go in as far as I did with the Beauty Blender with the brush. Like the brush is just kind of like soaking it up even more, honestly. So I'm going to go in one more time. Okay, you guys, so I'm kind of blown away and maybe a slight bit confused because the second go around with the 1 extra full pump kind of just changed the whole game. And it happened on the Beauty Blender side as well. So with the 3 initial pumps, when I put it on my face, it just kind of didn't feel like it was doing anything. I was just kind of like, is this classified with any coverage? But as soon as I went in with that one extra pump, it just kind of changed it. Like, it went from no coverage to a medium coverage. Like, it was a very quick like turnaround. So like with this, I still have a little bit of redness right here, and maybe it's just the user who didn't cover that very well, but it's just I feel like it's not going to cover redness as well. But honestly, I am not mad at this foundation. I think it is a wonderful everyday use because it's so light. I mean, it dries pretty well. But yeah, I mean, it is a light to medium coverage. It does own up to that. I am excited to see how it works and performs with other makeup. So I'm going to quickly do the rest of my face and come back with my final thoughts. Okay, guys. So as I was trying to finish my makeup, I put on my concealer. And I was using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo concealer, which dries down pretty matte. But it was almost like my foundation, like right here, it's a little bit red and unblended, only because it was almost like the foundation and concealer were like, we're not friends. Sorry. Don't know what to tell you. And I was like, but you have to. So they were just not meshing well together, which to me is kind of a bummer. And it could be the concealer and not the foundation. I really don't know. It was fine until the concealer, so it's probably is the concealer. So I don't know if I would put that against the foundation or the actual concealer. I don't know. But the other problem I kind of had was the fact that you have to use 8 pumps of foundation for one face, and that's just for my face. Now I kind of have a big head, so I have a lot of real estate to cover. But I don't know, I like my other foundations, I don't use 8 pumps. I use maybe 4, sometimes 5. So 8 pumps to me just seems a lot. So that's kind of a waste of product if you ask me. I mean, $13.99 for 8 pumps a day. I mean, that, to me, that's a lot of money. But to each his own, right? So let's go through basically the whole categories and talk through it. So for the packaging / eye-catching material. So the packaging was awesome. My eye went straight to it. I like that the lid is actually kind of milky. To me, it seems fresh. So I definitely appreciate the lid for some reason. It's just that one thing. So, but the packaging is super chic, super simple and clean, which is kind of what resembles the foundation almost. So the packaging / eye-catching moment is 5 out of 5 stars. Now, as far as the price, $13.99, I mean, it depends on how you use it, honestly. I mean, $13.99 for 8 pumps, which is what I had to do for this face, is kind of a lot of money and a lot of pumps. So you're having to buy more and more foundation because you're using more and more because it's not actually getting to a medium coverage. I mean, it's taking a hot minute to get to a medium coverage. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but kind of not. So I honestly will give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Now, as far as the application, the application was actually pretty good, but as far as what it claims to be dewy, it claims to be a light to medium coverage. Honestly, it meets all the standards that it claims to be, which I definitely appreciate. So I honestly think that this foundation is perfect for an everyday makeup application. I feel like I have nothing on my face, and that's even with all the powder and all of it. I feel like I have nothing on my face. I don't feel cakey when I move my face. You know, I don't feel like I'm trying to like stretch the Sahara Desert. You know what I mean? It's actually a pretty good foundation. I love this foundation. It performs kind of weird, but once you get past that, it's great. So as far as the application goes, I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. So we've got 5 out of 5 stars for the packaging, eye-catching moment, 3.5 for the price, and 4 stars for the application. So 5 plus 4 is 9, 10, 11, 12.5. So it's 12.5 out of 15 total stars, which that's pretty high. So this becomes a Michaela's mentionable product. I actually like this product. This is an amazing product. So if you are into that, then girl, go to the store, get you some, okay? So that concludes today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun trying this foundation out. I mean, it was a whole experience. It threw me for some loops. I was getting some whiplash in there. But I had so much fun. I really hope you guys had fun too. I hope you guys learned about this foundation, so maybe you can go to the store and find your new favorite one. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you want to see next, and make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. You can also follow me at Makeup by MK94 on Instagram. I will leave the link in the description box below, as well as the full beat. Okay. I love you guys. God bless you. Be kind and love one another. Bye, guys.